So moving on to the next category, we have completed the solvency ratios. Now we are going to look at operating performance ratios. So there are two subdivisions of operating performance ratios. The first one is the operating efficiency ratios, and the other one is the profitability ratios. So let us look at it one by one. The operating performance ratios try and measure how the business is performing at the ground level and is sufficiently generating returns relative to the assets deployed. So as I said earlier, it is divided into two parts: the operating efficiency ratio and the profitability ratios. Now moving on to the first ratio. The first ratio is the asset turnover ratio. The asset turnover ratio measures the value of a company's sales or revenue relative to the value of its asset. So the formula is total sales divided by total assets. So in this example, we have taken sales of a company A as 900 million and total assets at 1.8 billion. So if you look at the asset turnover ratio, 900 divided by 1800, the asset turnover ratio is at 0.5 times. This implies that for every $1 of asset, the company is generating $0.5 of revenue. So the interpretation part is also very important. So how to interpret asset turnover ratio? The higher the asset turnover ratio, the more efficient the business is, and the more efficiently it is utilizing the assets to generate revenue. On the contrary, if a company has a low asset turnover ratio, it indicates that it is not efficiently using the assets to generate revenue. So that is how we interpret the asset turnover ratio.